Did you know that children who engage in creative activities perform 50% better academically? Surprising, right? Creativity isn't just about making art. It's a vital skill that boosts problem-solving, critical thinking, and emotional intelligence. Yet, many parents believe fostering creativity requires expensive tools and classes. That's simply not true. In this video, we'll explore 9 fantastic ways to nurture your child's creativity without breaking the bank. From turning trash into treasure to using the great outdoors as a classroom, we'll share practical, fun, and budget-friendly ideas. You'll learn how simple storytelling can spark imagination and how music and movement can enhance your child's creative skills. Get ready to discover how everyday objects and free resources can become powerful tools for your child's creative development. By the end of this video, you'll have a toolkit of strategies to make creativity a natural and enjoyable part of your child's life. Stay tuned to unlock the magic of creativity in your home without spending a fortune. Chapter 1. The Power of Imagination: Unlocking the Magic Within. Imagination is a child's greatest gift. Did you know that imaginative play is crucial for cognitive development? According to a study by Yale University, children who engage in imaginative play show improved social skills and problem-solving abilities. So, how can we harness this power at home without spending a fortune? Start by creating a designated play area with simple household items. Old sheets can become forts, and cardboard boxes can transform into anything from spaceships to castles. Encouraging kids to think outside the box literally helps their brains grow. One fun idea is to set up a pretend store using empty food containers. Let your kids buy and sell items, enhancing their math and social skills. Role-playing different characters can also expand their understanding of the world. According to child psychologist Dr. David Whitebread, play is the work of childhood. By turning everyday objects into magical playthings, we nurture our children's creativity without breaking the bank. Remember, the goal is to let their imaginations run wild. Chapter 2. DIY Crafting Corner: Turning Trash into Treasure. Who says crafting needs expensive supplies? With a bit of creativity, everyday trash can become a treasure trove of crafting materials. Did you know that crafting can significantly boost a child's fine motor skills and hand-eye coordination? Start collecting recyclable materials like plastic bottles, toilet paper rolls, and old newspapers. These items can be turned into beautiful art projects. For instance, plastic bottles can become flower vases or even rocket ships. One unique project is making a bird feeder out of a milk carton. Cut out a small window, decorate it with paint or stickers, and fill it with birdseed. This project not only sparks creativity but also teaches kids about nature and responsibility. According to a 2020 survey by the Craft and Hobby Association, 76% of parents say crafting helps improve their children's patience and focus. So, why not set up a weekly crafting session? It's a wonderful way to spend quality time together while fostering creativity. Chapter 3. Nature's Classroom: Learning from the Great Outdoors. Nature offers endless opportunities for creativity, and best of all, it's free. Spending time outdoors can enhance a child's imagination and overall well-being. Studies show that children who play outside regularly have better physical health and are more likely to engage in imaginative play. One simple activity is leaf art. Collect different leaves, use them as stamps with paint, or create collages. This activity teaches kids about different types of leaves while letting them create unique artwork. Rock painting is another fantastic idea. Gather some smooth rocks, paint them, and use them as garden decorations or story stones. Each painted rock can represent a character or element in a story your child creates. Building forts with sticks and leaves can also be an exciting adventure. It not only encourages creativity but also promotes teamwork and problem-solving. According to Richard Louv, author of Last Child in the Woods, nature inspires creativity in a child by demanding visualization and the full use of the senses. Incorporating nature into playtime provides endless creative possibilities. Plus, it helps kids develop a love for the environment, making it a win-win for creativity and nature conservation. Chapter 4. Storytelling Adventures: Weaving Tales from Thin Air. Storytelling is a timeless way to spark a child's imagination. According to research by the National Storytelling Network, storytelling improves literacy skills and enhances creativity. The best part? You don't need any special tools, just a good story. Start with a story prompt. It can be as simple as, "Once upon a time, in a faraway land." Let your child take it from there. Encourage them to come up with characters, settings, and plots. This not only boosts their creativity but also helps with their verbal skills. You can also use story cubes. These are dice with pictures instead of numbers. Roll them and create a story based on the images. This makes storytelling a fun and spontaneous activity. If you don't have story cubes, you can make your own with paper and markers. Role-playing is another fantastic way to tell stories. Dress up as different characters and act out scenes. According to Dr. Karen Purvis, a child development expert, role-play helps children understand the perspectives of others and develop empathy. Don't forget to incorporate different storytelling mediums. You can create comic strips, use puppets, or even draw story maps. Each method adds a new layer of creativity and engagement. Chapter 5. Music and movement. Dancing to your own beat. Music and movement are powerful tools for fostering creativity. Studies show that music education enhances children's cognitive abilities and social skills. And guess what? You don't need expensive instruments or lessons to get started. Start with homemade instruments. Pots and pans can become drums, and a box of rice can become a shaker. Let your kids experiment with different sounds and rhythms. This not only stimulates their creativity but also improves their motor skills. Turn on some music and have a dance party. Dancing is a great way to express creativity and burn off energy. According to a study by the University of California, Berkeley, dancing can improve a child's mood and reduce stress. You can also create musical stories. Play a piece of music and ask your child to imagine a story that fits the melody. This helps them connect emotions with music and enhances their storytelling skills. Don't forget about singing. Encourage your kids to make up their own songs or change the lyrics to their favorite tunes. This simple activity can boost their confidence and language skills. Chapter 6. Kitchen creativity. Cooking up ideas. The kitchen is a surprisingly creative space. Cooking and baking teach kids valuable skills like measuring, following directions, and even basic math. Plus, it's a delicious way to foster creativity. Start with simple recipes. Let your kids help with measuring ingredients and mixing. This not only makes them feel involved but also teaches them about proportions and textures. According to a study by Harvard University, kids who cook are more likely to try new foods and eat healthier. One fun activity is making homemade pizzas. Provide various toppings and let your kids design their own pizzas. This encourages creativity and gives them a sense of ownership over their meal. Baking is another great way to get creative. Let your kids decorate cookies or cupcakes with different icings and toppings. This allows them to express themselves and practice their fine motor skills. Don't forget about food art. Arrange fruits and vegetables into fun shapes and faces. This makes healthy eating more appealing and turns snack time into a creative project. Involve your kids in meal planning too. Let them choose a theme for a meal and help prepare it. This not only fosters creativity but also teaches them about nutrition and meal preparation. Chapter 7. Artistic expressions. Masterpieces with minimal supplies. Art is a fantastic way for kids to express their creativity. You don't need expensive supplies to get started. According to a study by the University of Georgia, engaging in art activities enhances children's problem-solving skills and boosts self-esteem. Start with basic supplies like paper, crayons, and markers. Encourage your kids to draw whatever comes to mind. This freedom helps them develop their unique artistic style. You can also use old magazines and newspapers to create collages. Cut out pictures and words to make a visual story. This activity not only sparks creativity but also improves fine motor skills. Try making homemade paints using simple ingredients like flour, salt, and food coloring. Let your kids experiment with different colors and textures. It's a fun, hands-on way to learn about art. Another great project is creating sculptures with clay or Play-Doh. You can make your own Play-Doh with flour, salt, water, and food coloring. Sculpting helps children develop their spatial awareness and fine motor skills. Consider setting up an art wall in your home where your kids can display their creations. This makes them feel proud of their work and encourages them to keep creating. According to child psychologist Dr. Kathy Hirsch-Pasek, displaying children's artwork reinforces their sense of achievement and boosts their self-esteem. Chapter 8. Building and Engineering: Constructing a Creative Mind. Building activities are not only fun but also educational. They teach kids about physics, engineering, and problem solving. And you don't need expensive toys to get started. Start with simple building blocks or Legos. Encourage your kids to build whatever they imagine, whether it's a tower, a bridge, or a spaceship. This helps them develop their spatial reasoning and creativity. Cardboard boxes are another great building material. You can create forts, castles, or even robots. Give your kids some markers and stickers to decorate their creations. This activity promotes creativity and teamwork. Try building with natural materials like sticks, rocks, and leaves. Go on a nature walk to collect materials, then come home and build together. This not only sparks creativity but also teaches kids about nature. Don't forget about household items like plastic cups and paper plates. Challenge your kids to build the tallest tower or the strongest bridge using these materials. It's a fun way to learn about balance and stability. According to a study by the University of Cambridge, children who engage in building activities show improved cognitive development and problem-solving skills. So, let your kids build and create to their heart's content. Chapter 9. Technology on a Budget: Digital Creativity Unleashed. Technology can be a great tool for fostering creativity. There are many free or low-cost apps and tools that can help kids explore their creative side. Start with free drawing apps like Tux Paint or Sketchbook. These apps allow kids to draw and paint digitally, exploring different colors and brushes. Digital art helps kids develop their fine motor skills and creativity. Coding apps like Scratch or Tinker teach kids the basics of programming in a fun and interactive way. According to a study by MIT, children who learn to code develop better problem-solving skills and creativity. Consider using digital storytelling tools like Storybird or Toontastic. These apps let kids create their own stories, complete with illustrations and animations. It's a great way to combine storytelling and technology. Video creation apps like iMovie or Adobe Spark allow kids to create their own movies. They can write scripts, film scenes, and edit their videos. This not only fosters creativity but also teaches valuable technical skills. Finally, explore online creative challenges and competitions. Websites like Khan Academy and D.org offer creative challenges that encourage kids to think outside the box and showcase their talents. Incorporating technology into creative activities provides endless possibilities. It's a great way to keep kids engaged and inspired while teaching them valuable skills for the future.